What is your name and what religion do you most align with?
My name is Alexis, and I was raised Jewish and Catholic, but I think I'm most aligned with Judaism.
Would you say that you are more religious or spiritual, and do the rules or teachings of your religion affect your decision?
I'd say that I'm more spiritual, but I don't think my religion directly affects that.
Do you believe that one can exist without the other?
Yeah, I do.
In your experience, do you find that people in your community emphasize one over the other?
I don't think so. I think people in my community emphasize being able to choose between the two, and then also being mindful that the two can exist at the same time, that you can be both religious and spiritual and practice two things at once.
What does spirituality mean to you?
I think spirituality means being in touch with a bigger entity than yourself, knowing that your life has purpose beyond your understanding, and being able to find comfort and solace in that.
What role does fasting or specific dietary restrictions play in your religious practice?
It plays a pretty big role, actually. There's a lot of fasting involved in Jewish holidays, and also obviously if people keep kosher, a lot of members of my family keep kosher. Me personally, I don't, but yeah, fasting and dietary restrictions play a pretty big role.
Are there particular times of the year where fasting or dietary rules are encouraged?
Around holiday times. I mean, Rosh Hashanah was recent, and you're supposed to fast during that time. So I think fasting is supposed to help emphasize the importance of the holidays.
Do you fast during these times?
I don't, because I'm not super religious, but members of my family do.
What is the role of charity in your religion, and how does it influence your personal responsibility towards others?
I think charity plays a pretty big role, but not necessarily monetary charity. More about helping people in need, and respecting elders is a big one. Prioritizing family members, and just being an overall good person, and donating your time and energy.
Are there specific charitable acts tied to your religion that you regularly participate in? If so, how do they align with your beliefs?
Like I said before, there's a big emphasis on charitable time donations. So obviously prioritizing family and respecting elders, and making sure that you're making enough time for people in your community. I think I do that just by making sure I'm keeping contact with family, and always putting them first. And that's really the only way I know how.
How does your faith encourage charity within your community?
I think Judaism really emphasizes it's a community-based religion. So surrounding yourselves with people who share the same ideologies is a big part of that, and then engaging in charitable acts together. So I don't know, making donations back to your community, and making food and giving it back is a really big one. So again, that's the biggest one I can think of.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.